this order could only have come from the president himself, and I suspect even those that he has entered into deals with. The reason why I say this is it's not easy for a cabinet minister or a bureaucrat to disobey not just one court order, but 11 court orders.
That was Miguna speaking to the newsmakers. And people have been taking notice. In recent months, the self-declared general of the National Revolutionary Movement has been deported from Kenya twice. His troubles began after he officiated the unsanctioned swearing-in of opposition leader Raila Odinga. He was charged with treason, had his passport taken from him. Last week on this program, Miguna hinted that his former ally Odinga was somehow involved in his banishment. After that comment, MPs from within the NASA coalition said he should only blame himself for the situation, and they have threatened to take him down. Well, we think it's only fair that Miguna gets an opportunity to reply. So he joins us now again from Toronto. Miguna, good to have you on the program again. A lot has been said. MP Odege, Governor Obado and others all have had a lot to say since you last appeared on this program. Here's your chance to respond. They want to take you down. Your response is?
They can't. You can't take down a movement supported by the people, and you can't take a leader of the movement that is generating more excitement than all of them combined. They would never be able to resonate with what the interests of the people are. The people are more interested, Kenyans that is, are more interested in social justice. They are more interested in structural changes of the system that would lead to a merit-based system that can deliver justice to everyone, not based on ethnicity, not based on cronyism, not based on nepotism, but based on the fact that all of us as Kenyans deserve and have rights to services, have rights to social justice. That's what the people are interested in, not their side shows. What has happened is that a lot of these people talking are bankrupt in terms of ideas. They have no ideology. They follow people. They follow individuals because without those individuals that they worship, they have no political traction with the people. So they are frightened. They're frightened of me. They're frightened because a lot of people support me now more than support all of them. They have betrayed the dreams of what Kenyans fought for during independence, during the second and third liberation. And they're aware that their time is numbered.
So you believe that you have more support than Raila Odinga right now?
I did not say Raila Odinga. I'm talking of the people that you said would take me down. They can't. Okay. They're just desperate. They are trembling.
A lot of them, okay, so what's happening is they see Raila shake hands with Uhuru Kenyatta. They feel they're trying to move on. They're trying to make a way, right? They're trying to find compromise. And they feel you've gone rogue and you've got your own agenda. So they're trying to act on behalf of the people and look for political compromise. Meanwhile, you're in Toronto making a big noise. That's the way they see it.
Well, that's a big joke, because what is it that we were fighting for since independence up to now? What is it that Kenyans have been fighting for and have died for since August last year? They have died for, they gave their lives and their blood for social justice and electoral justice. How many have died? About 400 people. Is there justice and accountability for those who have died? No. How can you write off 400 lives with a handshake? What is it that has transformed since the handshake? Nothing. Who was the enemy? The enemy were the Jubilee regime that rigged an election and killed people demonstrating against that. Has that problem been resolved? No, it has not been. For as long as those problems have not been resolved, the struggle will continue. And I wouldn't care what these people are talking about, because they are not with the people. They are stealing and looting public resources, so they are happy that there is some kind of artificial calm. But that calm is artificial, and it will soon explode.
Right. Just to do some housekeeping, we did reach out to Jubilee, we reached out to NASA, we reached out to people across the political spectrum. Nobody wanted to debate you. I think you can make of that what you will. They did not want to debate you. Some of them had a sense of condescension. They said, we don't want to talk to you.
Nobody can debate me.
Okay. I mean, some of them didn't quite put it in those words.
No.
They didn't think that they would lose to you. They just said, Miguna, we don't want to talk to him. We don't want to talk about him, right? But let me ask you about Sarah Elderkin. Just a second. Sarah Elderkin, confidant of Raila Odinga, writing in the Star, saying, quote, nothing about Miguna's demeanor, charming or furious, is accidental. Everything with Miguna is an act, and he will do whatever it takes to get what he wants. These are your former comrades and allies and colleagues, the people you were with when you were swearing Raila in. Miguna is an actor, basically. That's what Sarah Elderkin said.
No. Wrong. Sarah long retired. Sarah is more than 80 years of age. Sarah is my mother's age. Sarah was not at Uhuru Park on January 30th. Sarah has praised me before, and it is in my book. And she put it in a letter to Raila Odinga that I'm brilliant, I'm strategic, I'm a tactical genius. That's what she called me. So you just have to compare what she said before and what she's saying now. So of course, opportunists would always say things that lead to feathering of their nests. That is not surprising. I'm not surprised that people like Sarah, who have lost focus, who have probably become senile, would say things like that. I have no response to irrelevant, senile, retired British ex-colonial opportunists in Africa.
Okay. Now,
I have no response.
Okay, a lot of these people doubt that you were beaten and drugged and so forth. We've seen footage. I don't doubt that you were beaten and roughed up and treated badly, right? That we treat as fact. You were treated badly, but
it was on live TV.
No,
it was on live TV.
Understood. I mean, a lot of them try to kind of couch it in the terms of you brought it upon yourself or you instigated it. But I don't want to discuss any of that. For the sake of this program, yes, they roughed you up and they treated you badly. And they did this to you twice, right? And they're not letting you into the country. With all of that in mind, are you going back?
I will be going back. And I do not want anybody to belittle what happened to me. I was in my home that I constructed with my hard-earned money. These people bombed the home. The home is still there. The pictures are there. You saw them. I didn't make that up. They took me from my home and detained me. And then from there, took me out of the country. I've not made that up. The second time I went to Kenya on March 26th, everybody saw me arrive. The media was there. They saw these guys come and get me. They saw these guys trying to get me into the plane by force. I refused. Then, of course, later on, this guy sedated me and got me out of the country. Ask yourself the question. If I was able to stop them from getting me into the plane, and there were more than 400, how did they manage? And they have not shown you pictures. It could only have happened because they sedated me. And they were sedating me when I was calling my lawyers. They could hear these people break the door. I'm not responsible for that. And the courts have agreed with me. Not once, not twice, 13 times now. They have disobeyed court orders. I will go back. It doesn't matter how long it takes. The despots will fall. Mark my word.
When is your next attempt going to be? Give us a date.
Well, the courts have ordered that I have to be there by May 18th. That is the date the courts have given. The court has said there will be a trial. They want me to give evidence viva voce, meaning oral evidence. So the courts have ordered that. Now we wait for the despots to tell us whether they are going to put down their guns, respect the courts, and adhere to the rule of law.
Miguna, I thank you very much for coming back onto the Newsmakers. All the best.